nothing else that's more exciting and more beautiful than a proper Muay Thai fight.
You almost made me tear up there the way I feel about this. All right, let's go, fight fans. I'm here live with the Bosnian Menace, Denis Puric, live from Soy Dogs MMA, Muay Thai Gym in Hamilton. Got a big fight coming up against Takeru.
Yes, sir.
Takeru, 1FC 173. So how you feeling, brother?
Feeling good, man. We been working hard. Plenty of time to get ready for this fight. So really grateful that they let me know quite in advance where I'm not hustling and bustling to fucking get in shape and shit. So it's been a good camp so far. Like I said, man, next week we're leaving. So last week kind of starting to peak now. And yeah, man, we're ready.
I'm blessed to be here, catch him before he takes off. This is a big card. I'd say this is maybe the biggest card of FC's existence, in my opinion. How do you feel to be a part of that card, and how does that rank against Takeru versus, say, the Rodtang?
I mean, I feel like this card is actually the biggest card of combat sports history, man. In which event have you heard that there's 7 title fights? I've never heard of it. And I've been doing martial arts for 30 years. So, I'm feeling blessed that I'm a part of this historic card, and I'm feeling good compared to Rodtang. It's the same amount of magnitude because Takeru is, the biggest name in K1 kickboxing. Another great name to put on a resume, and very, very excited for it. Dave Hill here, he's a teammate of mine for over 20 years. He's been helping me get ready for this one. A veteran in the sport, and, just blessed to have him by my side for sure for this one.
Amen, brother. I've been coming here training with you boys at the Soy Dogs, and it's pretty remarkable. You got quite a team here full of fighters, and even with a busy schedule, you're going away next week. You still found time to show up for these guys, show up for them, train them for their fights, and being in their corner. How important is it to be a part of their fights and still train at the same time?
Well, I couldn't have done it without my coaching staff, right? Dave Hale joined us about 4 months ago, took a lot of stuff off my plate, and has been a huge help. And besides that, he's helping me prepare for this fight. I feel very blessed to have him by my side. He's been, like I said, he's been a teammate of mine for over 2 decades. And he's been away for a little bit, focusing on family and stuff like that. And I'm really blessed to have him back, and especially for this fight. It's a big fight, very important. It's important that we win, and with him by my side, and the rest of the guys that have helped me, like Crew Romel and Adam Lloyd, my strength and conditioning coach. We feel like we're ready. What do you think?
Oh, absolutely. He's been ready for a minute now. He's firing on every level that needs to be fired on. I've never seen him train like this. I've known him forever. He's definitely sharper, faster, more mature than ever.
Let's go. We're all excited for this one. Who's going out? Who's going to be in your corner when it goes to Tokyo? Is any of the Soy Dogs coming out? Is any going to be able to make the trip? I know it's a far flight, Tokyo, but who's going to be in your corner for this one?
This one, David's got to take care of the gym while we're gone. I wish he can come with us, but he's also got some family things that he has to stay back for. And hopefully, when we win this fight and we get that title fight next, I'm gonna bring him with me for the next one for sure. For this one, I'm gonna have an old friend of mine and a colleague and a coach. We worked together in China. His name is Serdar Karacha. He was another guy that helped me get into one championship. I'm going to have him in my corner. I will have Adam Lloyd, which is my conditioning coach. I'm going to have him and my wife. She's going to be coming.
Right on.
Yeah, we're going to do
Let's
Mike
go.
Perry shit. Adam is
No.
my strength and conditioning coach. That's here from Hamilton. He's just down on Woodward. I train in Milton Muay Thai with Crew Romel. Great, great guy, great coach. He's closer. I actually live closer to that gym. We made good friends. We went to Abu Dhabi together, and he's been helping me with my Muay Thai stuff, holding pads for me and stuff like that. So, yeah.
That's amazing. So You are gonna have a little bit of a team with you out there. I know I've seen a couple of the high school homies in your last couple fights. I don't know if they're just getting a free vacation out of it or they're the camera guys, but I'm jealous, bro. I'm trying to be in that mix. Maybe me and Dave in the sideline, you know?
Yeah, maybe. And then in the next one, in the near future, for sure.
And you know what? I love that you're bringing up those title aspirations because that's what I was thinking too. I'm still thinking about that Raw Tang fight, how it took place at kickboxing. I still feel like you're entitled to the Muay Thai title at that point. Now it looks like maybe you're shifting focus to kickboxing towards the end of your stint at 1FC. Is that the title you want?
Yes, yes. We're gonna basically finish off with kickboxing. I'm 40 years old, man. It's getting harder to fight Muay Thai rules, especially with these young lions coming up. You know, it's hard to keep up with them. But I feel like in kickboxing, I can still bang with the best of them, and I feel like I can make a better performance in kickboxing.
That's remarkable, bro. Going against these guys, 26 years old, top of their game. I would hate to see what a 26-year-old Bosnian Menace would do to these cats out here. But even at 40 years old, you're giving inspiration to everyone.
The thing is, it's not all of us peak at the same times, right? Like,
That's true.
some of us peak in our 20s, some of us peak in our 30s. When Denis was in his 20s, his mind was racing. He couldn't calm it down to focus. That's just his nature. Now he's matured, right? So his mind has been able to adjust and mature, and now he's focused. So, you know, it's actual fact that he wouldn't be able to do what he's doing now when he was 26. This is the peaked version of Denis, right? As he approaches 40, he's approaching his full maturity. He's calming down. He's slowing down. Everything's firing now. 20 years ago, like when I knew him, when I first met him, he wouldn't be able to do it. He had all the technique, all the skill, all the talent, but his mind was racing.
Yeah. No, that's a very interesting point too. And I like to think of myself as a late bloomer, Dave. So thank you for those words.
See, I was an early bloomer. I was an early bloomer. Then I peaked, and then it just kind of faded out. By the time I was like 31, 32, that was it for me. I was done.
Dave was actually competing on these big events before me, right? So I was always in the gym, but you know, it's just, you know, Jeremy, we grew up together. We went to high school together, and you know how I was back in the day. I was, you know, in a bad state of mind. Yeah, yeah. You know, I grew up differently than everybody else. You know, I was a street guy, get into a lot of trouble and shit. But yeah, I just wasn't focused. Dave's right. I've definitely matured over the years, and I I think he's totally right. I couldn't have done it back in those days the way I'm doing it now.
No, and that's what I think Takuru and his camp, and you know, they're banking on. You know, they just see the number. They just see 39 years old.
40, brother.
40. Okay. I thought you were 40
I'm
next year.
40 now.
You're 85?
85.
Okay, I thought you were
I just
86.
turned 40 in
I always
April.
thought you were 86. I always thought I'm
Yeah.
86. So.
I'm 87. Let's
Yeah.
go.
So they're banking on it, right? They just see the number 40, right? But it doesn't, they don't know his history. They don't, it's not the same. Every fighter's different. Every fighter's different. Some people, you know, they need to do everything perfect. They need to be at practice on time. Perfect. Repetition. Some people, not so much. You know, everyone's different. And if you give the same, you know, situation to every fighter, like eat your veggies and show up to practice on time, not everybody's going to make it. Some people need to go through
Some shit.
their own pace, you
Yeah.
know, go through the ringer, go through their paces.
Everybody has a different timing, right? Yeah, and I think Dave is absolutely right. Everybody has a different timeline when it
Oh,
comes to
100%. And you know what? It's just dripping with wisdom over here because that's what makes you guys the coaches, man. You seeing things like that. And I'm honored to be a part of this. Honestly, it's been a short period of time, but just seeing the camaraderie in here and things that you say, bro. Like the first day I was here and watching you conduct the class, and you said, "This is a family." And those words really stuck. And that's all I've seen here is family, guys helping each other. Everyone has a positive attitude. Everybody's friendly. There's no ego. So you've really built something remarkable here in your image too, brother. That's
well, it's all about the leadership, right? You got a right leader. It's gonna be a good vibe in the gym, and that's what we look forward to, right? Like we built it the way I wanted it, and the way I grew up, the way I am. Like Dave knows me, man. Might be my teammate, but I look at him as a brother, and all of our teammates were like that when we were growing up in the game. And that's what I wanted for my gym. You know, I wanted when you come in here, you leave all that bullshit outside the door. There's no egos. There's no, I'm better than you. No, man, you come here, everybody's equal. And we all strive to help each other grow. At the end of the day, steel sharpens steel, right? So that's how we're trying to keep that kind of how do you say it? Yeah, we're trying to keep a certain culture in a gym, and it all comes with the leader, with the leadership, right? And if the leader is a fucking piece of shit, everybody else is gonna be pieces of shit.
Shit rolls downhill.
Most definitely, man. That was the big thing for me too. If I had the opportunity to learn anything from the Bosnian Menace, like world class, I know I've known you since high school, but watching your fights on TV, ONE FC, this is a world class opportunity to come here, learn the discipline, be part of something great. I just want to thank you guys for,
We
for doing
appreciate you,
what you
man.
do, man, because you know what? Fighting aside, we love to see you in the ring, but this shows a different side of you, and you got more talents than just fighting. You're a good speaker. What do you think you would do if fighting wasn't a thing for you?
Damn.
Funny, unintentional comedian.
Yeah, he talked about getting his own podcast, and I think that would be great for him too, because he's a great personality. Watch your phrase, you got the catchphrase. People are on your back too. We're rooting for you.
I appreciate that, man.
Dennis
I
is-
appreciate all the support and you guys as well. Sorry, go ahead.
No. Dennis has always been larger than life, like ever. He's always had that it factor. You know, even before he was reached the pinnacle of the sport, people were just drawn to him. He's just larger than life. Like is not intentional either. It's not like he's not thinking about it necessarily. It's just him.
I'm not trying to be cool, man. I'm just
No.
that guy.
He is.
That it factor. Yeah, and I mean in Canada we don't have the opportunity the same ways in Muay Thai and kickboxing. Like MMA's catching up now, but Muay Thai and kickboxing it's huge in Asia mostly, right? And so they're always screwing the Canadians. They always have since day one. Since before my time, during Dennis's time, they're always giving the Canadians the short end of the stick. So
Yeah.
imagine, right? If we had local promotions in Canada or promotions in the world that were willing to get behind the Canadians, I mean, Denis would be a superstar, like superstar. The it factor, it's all there. And then you can fight on top of it. He's a world-class fighter.
Appreciate that.
Oh yeah, you would do excellent as a personality. I know in ONE FC it's all about respect and egos aside, and I love that. It's actually refreshing.
It's a nice change.
It's refreshing when
Compared
you
to,
can
like, the
see,
MMA.
yeah, and that atmosphere carries into this gym too, right? When you come and cup,
Yeah.
everyone. Good
Well,
work
Asian
today.
culture is like that.
Yeah.
It's very respectful, and it's a different kind of culture. They have that Bushido spirit.
Yeah. They don't care if you win or lose.
No.
They just love you for doing it.
Yeah.
You show up, that's it. They love you. You're super.
Yeah,
and shit like
that's
that, so-
ridiculous.
But yeah, over there, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. It's how you perform. For me, it was always about winning the crowd, right? If I know I'm losing a fight, fuck, I'm going to give it all I got so I can at least win the crowd and make sure that this fight is memorable. People remember who you are. At the end of the day, that's what brings you back. It's not about, I'd rather lose an exciting, crazy fight than win a fucking bullshit, boring one. Nobody's going to remember that. Right.
Fair enough. Last time went to the judges with Tang. Not really sure I agree with that decision. Is the game plan this time to stay away from the judges?
Yeah,
I don't think
definitely.
Just no. Let's get to the judges, bro.
Yeah. No,
Okay.
every time we're trying to, of course, every time you want to finish it, you don't want to fucking be in there too long, get tired. This shit
No.
sucks, right? You want to put them away as soon as possible and collect that money and go home or enjoy the rest of the fights. But you got to take it as it comes, put on a show, and just make the best of it.
Let's go. So let's get into the card a little bit, man. Like, it's a massive card. Let's take your fight off of it for a minute. As a fight fan, what fight are you most interested in?
Holy every fight on this card is gonna be ridiculous. It's hard to even pick which one you're most excited to see. I'm excited to see all of them. Just look at the fucking lineup.
I know.
It's ridiculous. I'm definitely looking forward to the Rodtang versus Nong Oh. I'm also looking forward to the Haggerty versus Nabil. That's gonna be a fucking banger. Anatoly Malikin is one of my favorite dudes in the world. Those two fucking gorillas, the white gorilla and the black silverback. I think that's gonna be another, you know, they might steal the show, those guys, because even the last fight, man, they were fucking throwing bombs at each other and nobody's going down. So I'm excited to see how this one's gonna go. Also, Super Lex fighting Yuki Yoza, that's gonna be a fucking banger. It's hard to pick, really, man. I'm just excited for the whole card, and honestly, I can't wait for this event to start because it's also gonna be hard watching it from the change room and then getting ready for your own, because I do want to catch all the fights, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be this is gonna be one for the books, man. It's a historical card, bro.
See, I've talked to a few bare knuckle fighters, and a lot of them don't seem to be that interested with actually watching fights, and that's fucking crazy to me. But I know you're a true student of the game. You love watching the fights, and a lot of those fights you brought up, I might make things a little tougher for you. Who you got, bro? Nago or Rodtang? We'll go through a couple quick.
Our question is Rodtang gonna make weight?
Does
I
the
think
fight
he will.
happen?
I think he will because he's hired a nutritionist. He's been working with I forgot his name. His handle is conditioning. Fuck, I forgot his handle. But he's a very good. He works with a lot of one championship fighters, especially the Thai guys, because they've never been. One championship has hydration testing, right?
Mm.
And these guys they just cut weight differently. So a lot of them have been working with the nutritionist, and he's been very, very good with. I mean, Rodtang hired him for his last fight, and he's made weight quite easy last time. So
Yeah, I'd like to see. I like to think that fight happens, but yeah,
I,
fair enough. You know, Jacob Smith has the title right now.
no, he lost the
lost it,
title
right?
because
Okay.
he missed the weight.
All right.
So I know he's gonna want it back, and I'm sure he's gonna, be dialed in to lose the weight for sure. I think so.
So you think Rodtang gets it done?
It's so hard.
I
Because
don't know what to
Nong,
say.
oh man, he's a legend of the game. He's been in the game for so fucking long. He's fought the best. And if you've seen his performance against Kong Torani last time, bro, the guy was in a different, he was on a different fucking uh, pedigree. I don't know what the fuck got into him, but he just went, and he really, really impressed me in his last outing against Kong Torani. So it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to choose. I mean, I love Rodtang, and Nongo is a teammate of mine. I've trained with him at Superbond camp, so it's hard for me to pick, man. I hope. I don't know. I can't say I hope Rodtang wins. I just want to see it, man. I think it's gonna be a crazy fucking fight for sure.
Who you got, Dave?
I think Rodtang. Yeah. I think especially if he's got his nutrition in order and he's going to be making weight and he's dialing in because. I question how serious he takes the sport sometimes. He's obviously a master of the sport, but a lot of times with the Thais, they get so good and they get so many fights that they just kind of get lazy in training. It's just part of what they do. They still show up to fight, and they've had so many fights that they can just do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I think he's dialing it in. I think he's figuring it out. I know, like when he fought Denis, he was really upset about missing the weight, and a lot of people came down on him for it. I think that Rodtang is dialing it in. He's gonna likely be the face of the company. No,
I got my boy Super Leg, man. I can't go against Super Leg, man. That's family right there. Super Leg came to Canada earlier this year. He did a seminar tour, and I just had um a sense of like I needed to, be around and show him around since he's in Canada and stuff like that. So we became really close during that time. We became friends. I helped him out with a few seminars that he was doing, just being the dummy, right, for him. And we really gotten close. We talked a lot, and we really became friends. And I got my boy Super like all the way. Yuki Oza's dangerous, crazy fucking guy. He's one he's one of the craziest guys I think in the league. The guy doesn't even wear fucking hand wraps when he fights.
No,
No, last fight
they don't care.
he didn't even have hand wraps on, so
I don't think
he's
you
a little
have
bit
to.
crazy.
It's not. I don't think it's ever. It's not a rule you have to wear.
It's not
It's
a
just
rule.
kind of expected.
Yeah.
People just do it.
And
I think
for-
that's insane to me.
I know.
I'm
Yeah,
more of a
he's a
hand
little
guy.
bit. I think he's just
yeah.
a little bit, fucking got a couple of screws loose, that guy. But excited to see the fight for sure.
I don't know too much about this girl going up against Stamp Fairtex, but like,
Oh, Kana, she's a K1 champ.
well, that's
Yeah.
why you fill me in. I don't.
Definitely. Kana is another Japanese women's superstar. She's obviously well known in Japan. We haven't seen her much because she was in K1, but I still think that Stamp will take this one. That girl is just fucking different level, man. That
Yeah.
girl, yeah,
So-
she's a fucking beast.
What's with the Fairtex? That's not her last name, is it?
No, so Fairtex is that's her team.
I
So
figured.
so a lot of the fighters, they're when they represent a certain camp, their last name is the name of the camp. Like Ratang Jitmongon. That's the gym.
Okay.
Out of respect.
It's out of respect. So basically, that's how they represent their camp.
I was curious too because Super Lick, it's like
Camp Mungo.
with a 9 at the end,
Yeah.
right?
So that's the name of the gym that
Okay.
he is originally from. That's the camp that he represents. So yeah, that's why his last name has a 9 in it.
Yeah, and I was like, I don't know what they're doing
I
over
think
there.
that's street name. It might be a street name, and they named the gym after the street name or something like that.
Sounds like you're ready to roll for this one. Tell me, you've been doing some elevation training, haven't you?
I did. I have done some. Mike Large, shout out Mike Large. He's one of the guys that has invited me to his gym. He just built a elevation chamber, altitude training. I've done some training over there, and it's a fucking ass kicker, man. It's really, really good. So had to try it out, especially for this fight, because I know Takeru is gonna come in. His cardio is always through the roof. The guy trains fucking harder than anybody, I think, and gonna need some cardio for this guy in case it goes the distance. So had to do a little bit of altitude training just to, make sure the conditioning is there.
What weaknesses you see from him? You see anything you can exploit in this next?
Yeah, of course. I see lots of things. I know his leg is still not fully healed. You don't come back from that kind of injury with when he fought Super Leg. I feel like his left leg is not 100% healed. He fights very tall, so his chin is always exposed. I also see that he doesn't have the greatest chin. He got dropped by 10 Zin in the first round. Ratang fucking laid a hook on him, put him out. So, if he keeps his chin open, I'm definitely going for that head. I'm ready for anything that comes. This time we really dialed in this camp and really put in a lot of work and working on, specifics, right? And not just brawling. I'm not going to go there and just brawl. These guys, I think they're expecting me to come in and just come forward and brawl. And so we're going to switch it up a little bit on.
I'm excited to see it, brother. We talked about the gym, the great atmosphere here. What's your most proud accomplishment to date?
I'm proud of being able to compete at 40. I don't think there's anything more than that I can ask for. I'm just blessed that I'm not injured. I'm still capable of competing at this age. And honestly, with the wisdom and all, it definitely takes longer camps to get ready for these fights now, especially at this age. It takes longer to recover and stuff like that. I'm mostly proud of myself that I can still compete at this age and at the highest level against the best in the world. So I'm really, really proud of that. And I'm proud of to be on this card, the historic card, the biggest card of combat sports history, and I'm basically one of the main fights. And I'm very, very proud of that.
I'm proud of you too. I just wanted to hear it come from your mouth.
I
You know what I mean?
appreciate you, brother.
Let's just clarify this card a little bit too, because it's showing November 16th, Japan, which is a Sunday, but I think the airtime is 11 p.m. Eastern time on the Saturday. Am I wrong?
I think you're right because
Okay.
Sunday, it's going to be Sunday in Japan, which they're 12 hours ahead or 11 hours ahead. Their time starts Sunday, which will be basically Saturday night here or midnight. So it'll be a late card. Saturday night late. I'm probably going to be fighting Sunday morning, maybe around 2 or 3 o'clock, because I'm the 9th fight. So I'll be the last fight of the first card. This show is actually split in two. So they're going to have all the 9 title fights first, and I'll be the last fight on that card. They're going to have a 2-hour intermission, and then the second card is going to be all title fights.
Damn.
So it's going to be a long night.
It is, but what I really want to know is fucking Shoeless going to be open for this? They might have to serve some breakfast, bro. They might have to change the rules a little bit.
Yeah, we're going to have to ask. Actually, we're having a party this weekend at Shoeless Joe's, the send-off party. My wife is throwing. So we'll figure it. We'll ask them. We'll ask them then, see if they're going to stay open late for us and well, for you guys, because I'll be over there. So
I haven't been up like past 11:30
in years.
Hard to be at home watching the fucking TV.
I know that.
Okay, where you going? Nice.
See Nate perform some, you know what I mean? Where'd you guys go? The camping thing this year. It wasn't Powassan, was it? No, it was
Petawawa.
Petawawa. Like I wanted to, every time something has coming up.
Petawawa was far though, It's
Yeah.
like it was a 5-hour drive, so.
But I feel bad because I'm like, I want these guys to know I'm in it. I've been talking to them too. I want to start watching their fights, putting them on, showing, spreading some light on the team, right?
Yes.
Because I'm starting to feel like I'm a part of the team.
You are.
brother.
You're part of the family, bro. You're here with us. You've been training with us, of course. You're part of the fucking Soy Dog family, bro.
Let's
of course,
go,
man.
I mean,
And we appreciate you. We understand. Like, come on, you're a family man too. You got, you can't make it to every fucking.
I know. I was doing good at the beginning though. I'm like, this guy knows. He's like, yeah, you're here every day. And they're fucking it up. But I'm coming.
Okay.
I'm coming back.
Just stay locked in, brother.
So hey, man, it's been a long journey throughout your career. Since I've known you, Dave's known you forever. I've known you since high school, and we've seen the evolution of the Bosnian Menace, and it's been decades, right? What do you think? What do you want to come to mind when someone hears Bosnian Menace?
Watch your face. I just want people to remember me as the guy that never had a boring fight. Win, lose, or draw, I always come and leave it all in the ring. And that's the kind of philosophy, I guess, that I grew up with. And that's what I want people to remember me for, that I was one of those guys that, fucking hung with the best of them at 40. Never a dull moment, never a boring fight. Win, lose, or draw, you're going to see excitement and fireworks as long as I'm on my feet.
Amen, brother. How many more fights do you have on your contract? Is this
I got
2 more?
three.
Or
I
3
got
more?
3 more left. I got three fights left.
3 more. So how does that timeline look? Like, do you have a game plan with how you wanna get these in?
Yeah, you know what? Before when I first signed, I just wanted to be active all the time. Since I got signed, I've been fighting every 4 to 5 months. Been very, very active since I signed with one. And sometime, and now I'm seeing that it's kind of been my downfall because I'm not giving myself enough time to rest and recover before I get into the next one. And I think now I need to kind of not be so itchy about fighting all the time and be smart about it. And because I do want to fight for the title and I want to become a champ before I retire. Right. So I think that after each fight, I'm going to give myself reasonable amount of time to recover before we get into the next fight, whether it takes, depending on the fight, how fast. If I knock him out, then yeah, I'll be ready. But if it's going to be a tough fight, I'm getting injured. Like I fought Ilyas Mahmoudi after the Rotang, and the guy mangled my ribs, bro. Like throughout the whole fight, I ate like maybe 10 knees, and then, he dropped me with the body shot. And then 4 months later, I fought Zhao Suyai and not fully recovered from the last fight, from the fight with Mahmoudi, and he dropped me with the body shot, and I shouldn't have been. It shouldn't have been the case, but is what it is. I took the fight. Can't complain about it. Zhao Xia is a beast, up and comer. I feel like that guy is gonna be a champ in the near future. And yeah, I went against him, not fully recovered. Ribs were fucked, and I think from now on, I'm gonna give myself enough time. I gotta give myself time to recover before I get into the next one.
That makes sense, man. Strategy is everything, and you definitely deserve those, title contention honors, brother. You definitely deserve a shot. Big performance here, and there's no denying you gotta be fighting for some gold.
Oh yeah, I think for sure. If I beat when I beat Takeru, I think I'm gonna get the title fight after this.
Right on, something to look forward to, and hey, once you get that ONE FC title and decide you wanna step away, I think you could definitely be a champion in bare knuckle. I had to, I gotta squeeze that in there. I don't want to, I don't want to see my man take any damage, but I feel like he can dish it. I feel like your boxing is crisp. It's gonna be tough to match someone's skill like Denis in terms of being like a technical. Some of them are super technical.
Look, man, if they pay the money, if it pays right, man, I'll fight anybody, anytime, anywhere. It doesn't fucking matter, man, as long as the money's right.
It'd have to
But
be a big.
right now we're trying to focus on one championship and that title. Well, right now my number one focus is the Takeru. I'm dialed in. I'm ready to beat this guy, get the title fight. If they offer me a good amount to re-sign a new contract, I'm definitely gonna stay with them. But if not, who knows? Who knows what happens next?
MMA fight, like
Of course,
I
man.
understand, the skill and everything it takes to go to the ground and break someone down. But I just, watching a Muay Thai fight is just, it's craziness.
It's so much more exciting. The technique, the whole culture of Muay Thai is just beautiful. When you got guys like Superlek and Rotang and Nong O and even Superbon, Superbon is another fucking legend. You watch these guys fight, man. It's just, it's like poetry, man. So you can't fucking beat it. You can't beat. There's nothing else that's more exciting and more beautiful than a proper Muay Thai fight.
You almost made me tear up there at the way I feel about this. But anyway, brother, I'm excited for you.
I appreciate you, brother.
You having me. Coach Denis, Coach Dave,
sir.
Stand Up Guys, Team Soy Dog Hamilton. If you don't know about this yet, forget about it because they need a bigger spot. There's too many people coming. That's because you got the Menace. This is the opportunity to train with a world-class striker. Don't miss out. Let's go.
Also, Dave, man. Dave is another world-class striker, man. We have an amazing coaching team. That's why this fucking place is always packed. Yeah. It's rammed. We're looking to move soon and try to get a bigger spot so we can accommodate more people.
No other striking gym around that's got the experience that Denis and I have. Especially not just separate experience, but experience together.
Oh,
you know what I mean? And then, we've been through it. We've been through it. We've been through a lot. When we approach the athletes, it's like we're approaching pieces of ourselves. We understand how they want to be talked to, how they need to be talked to. There's not a lot of that in our past. Our past, we didn't have that. But we're the next generation now, and I'm sure in the next 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, she's gonna see a lot happen under the name of Soy Dogs.
Oh, I believe him. You got a handful of fighters already that are following in your footsteps, proper guidance.
Yeah.
They're disciplined. They're in here every day. Guys like Nathan, Badge, Denis, Cole, all these guys, Marco, obviously
Julian as well. We got a fucking Zeno. We got
Zeno, Tyson. Let's
Tyson,
go. Tyson,
little Tasmanian.
And like I
fucking
said,
devil.
just everybody who works here, from the people that are just running the check-in point, from Mike to Jen, everybody that holds pads, everybody. It's a wonderful spot, man. Blessed
Thank you,
to be
man.
here.
We appreciate you, man.
Blessed to be here, and can't wait for the Bosnian Menace to get
Watch
busy.
it.
Let's go, Tech Girl.
Let's go,
You
baby.
better show up, brother.
November 16th. Don't miss it.
Go.
All right, don't miss it.
Throwing hands, baby.
Blink, cause the shit gonna fucking end anytime,
Let's
baby.
go. Get your merch too, Bosnian Menace.
Watch
baby.
it, freaks.